Garten of Banban 2 has just come out, and it's already in a controversial situation. So let's talk about it. So Garten of Banban 1 came out earlier this year, and it is something that I wouldn't even classify as an actual video game. We did a video talking about it. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. But this is more like a tech demo or proof of concept than an actual game. You encounter like 2 monsters in it, and other than that, you're just walking around doing literally nothing. Almost everything looks like it came from an asset store, and hardly anything is actually refined enough for me to say that it's a finished product. Banban 2 is more of just Banban 1, honestly. And this isn't even going the whole Bindi approach where like there's different chapters. Banban 2 is just its own sequel. So rather than looking at it like a chapter 2 like with Bindi, we have to look at it like a FNAF 2. And with FNAF 2, they heavily improved upon everything from FNAF 1 with new mechanics, new characters, dynamic cutscenes, storytelling. It was hardly recognizable from FNAF 1. Meanwhile with Banban 2, it's still bad. It's just now you have to pay money for it. And the reason why the creators of Banban are angry is because people are beating this game in under an hour and they're getting refunds on Steam. Because on Steam, if a game is less than 2 hours played, you can get a refund. And just to state my opinion now, for me, I say that because Banban is such a short game, it should not be something you pay for. There isn't enough content in Banban 2 to suffice it being classified as its own sequel. It is not a sequel, it's Chapter 2 of Banban 1, and paying a full price for a Chapter 2 is ridiculous. Now, the price that you're paying isn't a lot, it's like $5 to $6, but still, there isn't enough game here for me to say that's worth the money. I wouldn't pay for this game, and if I did pay for this game, I definitely would want a refund, just to prove a point to developers. It's not because I need that $5 to get some McDonald's. It's because I don't want them to think that this is okay, that this is the standard we have. If we end up contributing to this type of behavior, then we're going to get more games like Banban. It was bad enough with Poppy Playtimes, with how much of a ripoff that game can be, and Banban is just basically a worse Poppy Playtime. That's my stance on this whole thing. What do you think about this though, Luminous?
I think since there's hardly any game there, and the game that is there is really not worth the price, they really should not be bitching about people getting a refund. They should look that a lot of people are getting refunds and see what they can do to improve it. Because it is just a shitty knockoff of Poppy, and Poppy already had people bitching about it as like, this is not enough of a game, I want a refund, this game is bad. Garten of Banban has nothing. I wouldn't even call the first game actually a game. I would call it a demo, because there's nothing to it. We don't get any lore. We don't get anything. We just get like how to play the game, which is something typical for demos. So for them to just continue on as like, yes, this is the first game, and now instead of doing a chapter 2 or anything to expand upon it, we're just gonna make a whole new game. It's stupid. It's a terrible decision, and I think them bitching about people wanting a refund because of how easy their game is and how short it is stupid. If they want to make a game that people actually pay for and like at least play for 2 hours without getting bored or feeling like repetitious, they should do that. If they don't feel like putting that much effort into a game and make a quick little short game with like no lore or any real interest for people to want to check it out, they shouldn't be shocked when people want a refund for it.
So my thing would be is that maybe if you have issues with people getting refunds on Steam, not sell the game on Steam. I know it's the standard that FNAF set and that Bindi like embraced and that Poppy is also doing, but maybe you should go back to the idea of shareware, because with shareware, you could download the game for free, play it for free, but then if you wanted the later chapters, you'd have to pay for it. I think that would be the best way to do this because it gives people the option to pay for it. Or hell, you could be like some shareware files where you can play the whole thing for free, and if you enjoy it, you have the option of paying for it. I think that would probably be a better monetary system than what you're doing, because Banban 2 is not Banban 2. It's Banban Chapter 2, and to act like this is its own game is just completely deceitful.